So I've seen a lot of girls talking lately about how they want to do a low buy challenge or just generally shop less but better in 2025. So I thought it would be interesting to share one of my favorite techniques to do that. At the end of every year, I do an annual wardrobe audit of everything I have purchased that year. I like to do mine in a notebook, but you can definitely do it on your phone or on a laptop if you prefer. I just personally like writing things down on paper. So what I mean by doing a wardrobe audit is going through and making a list of every single item that I have purchased, whether it is a piece of clothing, an accessory, putting it all into one single list, and then writing in that list the amount that I purchased the piece for and how many times I've worn it over the course of that year. When I first started doing this, I think I was buying 30 or 40 pieces in a year, so it was obviously pretty time consuming. This year, I am only at 10, so it's obviously been a lot quicker and easier. So here's a quick look at my current list. You can see the items that I purchased in the year, the price, and then the times worn on the far right. So for example, at the start of the year, I bought myself a new winter coat for $600, which at the time was obviously incredibly expensive, but I can see now that I've worn it over 70 times, which makes it a great purchase, really good value for money. After I finish writing the list, I like to go through and see what some of the standouts were, both good and bad. So what did I buy that maybe I ended up wearing a ton throughout the year and I really loved, or what did I buy that just wasn't that successful of a purchase? For example, I have a workout set that I bought for $130. It was on sale, but I only wore it a handful of times. I guessed around 5 to 10, which for activewear, I had expected a lot more. So I like to go through and really analyze the why behind these figures and try to get a sense of what was it about the purchase that either made it a really great fit for my wardrobe and something that I gravitated to a lot, or that made it something that just really it didn't fit for my style or my daily life. Like, what was the issue that led me to only wear it a handful of times? Doing this is something that's been really helpful for me to get a better sense of what is a good purchase for me. I feel like a lot of the time when people talk about doing a low buy or shopping a lot more mindfully, they're very focused on like more forward-looking tips. So the questions you might ask yourself when you are out shopping and you see something you want, and those are all amazing and it's great advice and you should definitely use it. But I feel like if you don't first reflect on what you already have and the purchases you've already made, you're going to be a little bit of a disadvantage. This is a technique that I feel like really helps to give you a better sense of your personal style and what is a good purchase for you personally. Yeah, I like to do this at the end of each year. I've done it the last couple of years and the list has grown smaller and smaller each time I've done it. So I feel like that's a good indicator that it is working. And yeah, I hope it helps you too. Let me know if you